welcome to our very short and brief video where I'm going to talk about the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda course. My name is CPA Mugisha from Harvest Training and Consultancy, one of the approved and recognized tuition provider for the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda course. The Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda is mandated to regulate accountants in Uganda, especially when it comes to the standard of accounting in Uganda. The Institute is also mandated to regulate the conduct of accountants and all those that are in practice, all those that have decided to do external audit and have decided to start the accounting practice as a business. In this video, I'll talk about the frequently asked questions, those questions that have been put forward by some of you who want to enroll for the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda course. So I'll talk about a number of things, including what is CPA, the role of CPAs, the syllabus structure, the entry requirements, issues of exemptions, progression rules. I'll talk about the pass mark. I'll talk about the modes of study. I'll talk about fees. Now, the Certified Public Accountant Qualification is a designation given by the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda to all those individuals that complete the CPA professional course. The Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda is mandated to regulate and maintain the standards of accountants in Uganda. The Institute is also mandated to regulate the conduct of accountants and the practicing accountants. Those, as I again mentioned, those that have decided to practice accounting in Uganda as a business. So the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda is the mandated body. It's a government body, and it was established by the Accountants Act of 2013 to discharge the roles I have talked about. The role of a CPA. CPAs do very many things, including financial advisory. They act as financial advisors. They act as tax consultants. They act as public accountants. They act as business consultants. They act as auditors, including internal and external auditors, and also work in any position where the entity may require a finance or accounts officer. So basically, I would say that the opportunities as a CPA are definitely endless. If you don't have a CPA, you find yourself limited in a number of ways. You cannot take up particular, you may be employed, but you may not take up certain positions because of that limitation. So for you to do away with the limitation, you need to enroll for the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda course so that you can be able to improve on your competitive advantage and be able to compete with others. The structure is made up of 4 levels. We have level 1, which includes testing of competence. We have level 2, which includes the testing of technical skills. We have level 3, which includes testing of professional skills. And then we have level 4, which where you tested on your professional expertise. Level 1 is made up of 6 papers, including paper 1, which is financial accounting, paper 2, which is economics and entrepreneurship, paper 3, which is quantitative techniques, paper 4, which is management and information system, paper 5, which is business and company law, and then our paper 6, which is cost and management accounting. I should mention that this is the new syllabus, which is effective 1st of January 2023. Level 2, on the other hand, is made up of 5 papers, with paper 7, which is financial reporting, paper 8, which is financial management, paper 9, which is auditing, ethics and assurance, paper 10, which is management, decision and control, paper 11, which is taxation. Again, this is the new syllabus effective 1st of January 2023. And then when we look at level 3, testing of professional skills, has 6 papers. Paper 12, which is Advanced Financial Reporting. Paper 13, which is Public Financial Management. Paper 14, which is Strategy, Governance, and Leadership. Paper 15, which is Advanced Financial Management. Paper 16, which is Audit, Practice, and Assurance. And then finally, paper 17, which is Advanced Taxation. So as you can see, in the new syllabus, Advanced Taxation is now our paper 17, and it is now on level 3. Then finally, level 4 is made up of one major paper, which is paper 18, Integration of Knowledge. And as I mentioned, here you're going to be tested for your professional competence. So you can get a copy of the detailed syllabus structure on our website, www.harvestuganda.net. You can download a copy from the website. Now these entry requirements are divided into three major. These entry requirements are divided into three major categories. We have those that have degrees, okay, from the university or institutes of higher learning. We have certificates and diplomas. We can take you up if you have those qualifications, and then the A level. Now, of course, the details include, for those who have a degree, definitely from any recognized university, you will be admitted into the program. If you have an accounting technician certificate or diploma from a recognized professional accountancy body, such as ISPAU. Now, the Institute of Certified Accountants of Uganda has its own diploma, which is the Accounting Technician's Diploma. We have diplomas from institutes like CASNEB, NBAA, and Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Rwanda, ICPA, and so on. So those having the accounting technician certificate or diploma from professional accountancy bodies that are recognized, you will also be enrolled into the program. Then we have those that have diploma pursued in a period of at least 2 years from a recognized university or institution of higher learning. Okay, so those categories are also allowed to enroll. Then we have a professional certificate offered by any other body, such as SIPS and CIM. You can also enroll for the CPA course. And then we have those that have just completed their A level and have the A level certificate. Now here the condition is that you must have at least 2 principal passes. You must have at least 2 principal passes, and then at least 5 credits at your O level. Now in the 5 credits, English and mathematics are mandatory and are inclusive. Then we have the foreign accountancy qualifications such as SCCA and CIMA and CA. Now, people having these foreign accountancy qualifications, you might be required to sit additional papers. For example, right now, those that are having SCCA, you might be required to sit for paper 4, which is business law, and paper 14, public sector accounting and reporting, including paper 9. Now, reason for this is that SCCA is a global qualification, and you find that the business law, the framework for public sector accounting and reporting, the framework for taxation is not the same as the framework that we cover under the CPA. So if you want to be recognized by the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda, and you have these foreign accountancy qualifications, you'll be required to sit for additional papers so that you can be fully graduated as a CPA Uganda professional. Then when it comes to issues of exemptions, very many people have been asking us which papers are we going to do, assuming that I've completed my university degree, what exemptions am I entitled to, and so on. So I have something here from the brochure that you'll receive on registration with the institute. And as you can see, the exemptions are going to depend on first of all, the university, and then secondly, the qualification that you acquired from that particular university. So they're going to vary, and I'll be sharing this if you really want to know much more about which exemptions you're entitled to. As you can see, exemptions are going to be granted basically for level 1 papers. Level 1 papers, paper 1 up to paper 7, as we have seen in the structure. Those are the issues of exemptions. They will depend on the qualification and the university where you acquired your first degree. Next, we move into the progression rules, and of course there are several progression rules you need to appreciate here. Number 1, a candidate may sit for a minimum of 1 and a maximum of all the subjects at any level at any one sitting. So you have to sit for at least 1 paper. Okay, and if you're to sit for all of them, you can sit for all the papers at a particular sitting. Now, I usually don't encourage people to sit for all the papers. I've only seen one person who has done it in my 8 years of experience in this profession. Only one person has managed to sit and passed all of them. It is very hard. First of all, the input is too much. You need to labor a lot when it comes to reading and concentrating and focusing. And I find that most of us are really already employed, and we have other responsibilities besides the CPA course. So it wouldn't be reasonable for you to do all the papers. But you can do the papers if you have all the time and the dedication, and you don't have other commitments elsewhere. So you can sit for a minimum of 1 paper and a maximum of all the papers at all the levels. And of course, the other question has been to advise how many papers one can do. I think 3 papers would be good. 3 papers are good if you are working, if you have other responsibility, you have a family and so on. 3 papers are okay as long as you set your target, you set your timetable and schedule very well, and you have a very good institution that is mentoring you and assisting you, and you have all the materials. No problem, you can sit for 3 papers and be able to pass them. Number 2 is that a candidate must complete a lower level of the syllabus before proceeding on to the next level. That's very important. You must complete level 1 before you go to level 2. Now, the exception to this rule is that where a candidate has 2 subjects, either at level 1 or level 2, in such a case, a candidate may sit for those subjects with some other subjects at the next level. But there are certain papers you cannot do at level 1 at the same time at level 2. Things like financial accounting and financial reporting. Those 2 papers go hand in hand. The knowledge in financial accounting is transferred and carried forward to financial reporting. So those 2 papers cannot be done at the same time. So if you have financial accounting at level 1 and financial reporting at level 2, then those 2 cannot be taken at the same time. You must finish one before you proceed to the other. But of course, we are saying you can take on 2 subjects either at level 1 or level 2, assuming that you still have to complete level 1 and you intend to proceed to level 2. Then the other rule is that a candidate must complete level 3 to be eligible to register for level 4. So you must complete level 3 to be eligible to register for level 4. So that is a very big limitation, something that is very important for you to note. Now, so you're going to find additional guidance in the handbook. Of course, I'm going to leave a link below this video if you're watching from our YouTube channel, or if you're watching from the CPA page on our website, you should be able to see the download option for the student handbook. So you'll be able to see further guidance, especially when it comes to the progression rules. There are certain papers that you're not going to do at the same time. You cannot undertake those papers at the same time. For instance, financial accounting at level 1 cannot be taken together with financial reporting. Again, financial reporting can be done at the same time with advanced financial reporting at level 3. Then again, on level 1, quantitative techniques, which is now our paper 3, cannot be taken together with management decision and control, paper 10 at level 2. That's not going to be possible. Similarly, cost and management accounting at level 1 cannot be undertaken together with management decision and control, paper 10 at level 2. Then when it comes to level 2, you may not be able to do financial management, paper 8, together with advanced financial management, paper 15 at level 3. Again, auditing, ethics and assurance, paper 9 at level 2 cannot be done together with audit practice and assurance, paper 16 at level 3. Then you find papers like taxation, paper 11 at level 2 cannot be done at the same time with advanced taxation, paper 17 at level 3. Even if these are the only 2 papers you have, you cannot do these concurrently or at the same time. You'll find that the examination timetable has actually been designed in such a way that these papers are done at the same time. They are scheduled at the same time. You find that maybe taxation is happening at 2 p.m., advanced taxation is happening at exactly the same time. So you should plan very, very well. And of course, as you progress in the course, you'll be able to know which papers you can do at the same time. Again, there are those people that have foreign accountancy qualifications, the FAQs. These may be exempted, yes, but there are certain papers they are supposed to do. So you'll be able to find all those details in the student handbook in addition to this presentation. So that should be able to guide you fully. Now the issues of the pass mark, again we have been having questions about what is the pass mark, how much should I score in each paper for the institute to give me a pass. So the pass mark has been set at 50%. With 50%, shall say you have passed the paper. Of course, I should mention that the institute will be able to indicate the marks on your result slip so that people can know how you have performed in a particular area. So this again calls for more hard work as you are preparing for these exams, because if you have 50s and 50s, it would mean you didn't really do it well. I usually tell my students 50% means you've passed half and failed half. So why would you do that? So score at least above 60%, 70%, 80%. Why not? So prepare adequately, because this is who you are. Usually I tell people that as you're undertaking this course, you have taken this particular path. This is going to be your life. This is going to be your career. This is going to be the person you are. You cannot be a plumber. You cannot be a pilot. You cannot be you can be a politician, but you want to be a DJ. Okay, so you'll be a professional accountant, and as a professional accountant, we expect that you clearly understand what you're doing. So it is important for you to actually score above the 50%. Now the fees, I'm going to structure my presentation into 4. One are the registration fees. Now the registration fees include the registration fees with the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, ICPAU. This is a one-off payment that you're going to make of 150,000 Ugandan shillings. On top of that, you'll have to pay National Council for Higher Education. Some of you have already done higher education, you know. This 20,000, you're accustomed to it. So right now, you need a total of 170,000 total in registration fees. On top of that, you of course be required to make payments for tuition fees, This is for the tutor support, including lectures, lecture notes, lecture slides. Now, at Harvest Training and Consultancy, we charge per paper. Okay, we charge per paper, and the fees vary depending on the level. Now, the fees I'm sharing right here are not cast in stone. They can be revised, but at the time of making this presentation, these are the fees. Level 1, 215,000 per paper. Level 2 is 245,000 per paper. Level 3 is 265. Level 4 is 315. Now the fees include tutor support, the lectures, in form of physical lectures, in form of online lectures. Of course, for us, we have blended teaching. We can, some papers are done online, other papers are done physical one-on-one. Fees include the lecture notes, the lecture slides, and all the materials you need to cover the course. However, the fees do not include the practice and revision kit. You'll be able to purchase the practice and revision kit separately at only 25,000 Ugandan shillings. Then again, we have the examination fees. However, these will depend on when you are making the registration. I'm going to be sharing the examination dates so that you know when you're supposed to pay your examination fees. For level 1, normal registration, you pay 105,000 per paper. If you do it late, it's going to come to 157,500 shillings. Level 2, 115,000 per paper, normal registration, which will come to 172,500 late registration. Level 3 is 120,000 for normal registration, which comes to 180,000 if you do it late. Level 4, 325,000 normal registration, which comes to 487,500 late registration. Then, of course, if you're exempted, then the exemption fees are going to be applicable as per the fees or the quotation on your screens. Level 1 per paper is 105, depending on the number of papers that you are exempted. Of course, exemptions depend on the qualification you have right now as you're enrolling for this course. So those of you who have done maybe accounting, some of you have done some qualifications related to accounting, you may qualify for some exemptions. So you can use these fees to see how much you're supposed to pay for the exemptions. Again, when it comes to exemptions, you may not need to do it right now. Right now, you're going to focus on the registration fees and the tuition fees. Then Harvest Training and Consultancy, we have 3 major modes of study. One is the evening program. This comprises of the scheduled 3-hour lecture sessions starting from 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Then we also have the weekend program, which comprises of again scheduled 3-hour lecture sessions from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on a Saturday and Sunday. Sundays may not be a full day, but at least it covers the weekend. Then we have good news for those who have a busy schedule. We now have what we call the self-paced plan or program. Now, the self-paced program is perfect for you who is very busy. You have a very busy schedule, yet you have the obligation of progressing with your professional career. So you may not be able to attend physical and live interactive online classes. So if you are that kind of person, then you can enroll for our self-paced courses with pre-recorded lecture videos. You get access to unlimited resources such as lecture notes, lecture slides, tests, quizzes, mock examinations. However, what I need to mention here is that you will attend the self-paced program following your own study schedule. However, under our monitoring, we shall be monitoring your attendance, shall be monitoring on how you're progressing, and where we see that you are dragging, you're delaying, we shall be able to give you a call, check on you, and see which challenges you are facing. So you're all covered. Okay, you're all covered. Just talk to us after this presentation, then we can let you know how best you can start the program right away. Of course, with the online classes, we conduct these using Zoom, and of course you'll be enrolled to our e-learning platform. You have an account, and then whether it is physical or online classes, we shall enroll you and join you to our WhatsApp group for support and discussions, and then you'll receive unlimited tutor support 24 hours. On your screens, we have a table that is summarizing the examination dates. These are for the year 2023. So in 2023, we are going to have three major examination dates. Have the May examination date, the August examination date, and the November examination date. If you can, take a screenshot of this, because this is very, very important. However, still you can access this on our website, on the CPA page on our website. You can still get to see the registration deadlines, the examination dates, and the centers. Now for the May examination diet, the normal registration will be running from 1st of January ending 31st of March. If you don't make it through the normal registration, you can do the late registration, which will run from 1st of April up to 15th of April. Now for the May examination diet, examinations are going to be done from the 29th of May to 2nd of June, and of course we shall conduct this at all the centers. Then we shall have another examination diet in August. And of course, for you to register, here I'm talking about registration for examinations. Okay, registration for examinations. We expect the normal registration. We expect you to conduct or to register from 1st of May to 31st of July. Now, for late registration, it's not going to be applicable. Okay, so take note, those who want to do the August examination diet, there won't be any late registration. Examinations for the August diet are going to be conducted from the 21st of August to 25th of August only at the Kampala Center. So as you're programming for this year, put that in mind. Finally, we have the last examination diet in this year, 2023, which is the November examination diet. Here we shall expect you to register between 1st of August to 30th of September, and then a late registration will only be for 15 days from the 1st to the 15th of October. Examinations for the November examination diet are going to be conducted between the 27th of November to 1st of December 2023. And for the November examination diet, exams will be conducted at all the centers, all the examination centers that have been established by the Institute. Alright, so I think we've come to the end of the presentation. You can always reach out to us. We are located on Karl Marx Building, Office Suite D12, Plot 48, Bomo Road. And of course, you can reach out on those mobile phones, on those numbers on your screens right now. You can send us a WhatsApp, you can send us an email, you can visit our website, you can visit our offices. This is what we do, and we have dedicated staff that are there to advise you and guide you on exactly what to do. You can also